Yo, yo. Alright, I think we're Gucci. Let me do one thing here. How do we sound? How do we look? I might turn it down a smidge, but on the other hand, the game is running well, and tabbing out seems to make it not run well. You know what? Yeah, I will turn it down just a smidge. Let's go with that. Okay, the game is running well. I don't know what I did between last week and this week to make this happen. But it is. Also, just to address it, that number in the corner for my money is different because I did play a little bit off stream just to go pick up the quest items that I needed from the whatchamacallit. From Kanji's dungeon, you know the one, the bathhouse. I also got a few extra personas while I was in there, so maybe before we head in for Riseis, I'll go ahead and fuse some stuff. Let me also check the compendium. Go ahead and register. Whoop. Did my controller just stop? Okay, we're good. That was weird. Okay, no, we don't want that. Definitely don't want that. I'll register the Vitala and the Principality. And then I would even say, let's just fuse that Ipon and Sylph into something right now so we don't accidentally lose something. Oh, I could make an Ikusa? Or I could make a Yakisini. Make an Aramitama. Just out of curiosity, what can I make with a triangle of like Sylph and Ipon-Data? I can make an Ares. Ares actually seems pretty good. Or I could make a Huapo. It does kind of seem like we should be at the point where we're using primarily Agilao, like the mid-tier skills. Let me also see what comes up in Fusion Search. Oh, because I know we also have to make a Matador for our quest. I don't think we'll be able to make it yet because I think it's level 26, but I should keep an eye on... Oh, I could make it right now. I think Principality was used to make one. Okay. So we could get this quest out of the way right now. I just want to check. No, we don't want to do that. Check dwellers. Mahama, that's what I need. So since we need that, let's just make that now while we can. And we can always summon back personas we still need. Can I make it with like Principality and things that I use less often? So my choices are Anzu, Principality Andra, Principality Phoenix McCoy, and Principality Ame no Uzume Sylph. Let's do this because it uses up the Sylph that we don't need. let's pass on Mahama, because that's the one we definitely need. Let's pass on Regenerate, and let's pass on Media. Why not? I don't know why, but the art on Matador looks like slightly different than I remember it looking. So now we've got Matador, and then it would probably be faster to just see what I can make with Ipondata. I could make a Nigimitama. Diorama, Mayapatra, Raypatra. And then I could also give it... Yeah, this seems good. I'll pass on Garula, and I'll pass on... Maragi? Why not? And now we have Recarm, which is very good to have. Very happy to see that. And then Barith and Andra makes something new, makes High Pixie. Would give us access to Zionga, and we wouldn't be giving up anything too crazy, so I think we do that. And keep Media. We have Invigorate 1. I mean, we've already been passing Invigorate 2 around, but I like that almost every persona we have is restoring us SP every turn. I'm a fan of that. Okay, I could make a Kaiwan. Tetrakarn. Hold on a minute, Tetrakarn does not sound bad. Pass on Bufula? I'm a fan of this. Let's do it. Bufula, and let's keep Deikaja. I don't know if any enemies use buffs, but if they do, I feel like having that is not a bad idea. So now we've made a whole bunch of space. Let's check our compendium. Okay, everything's already registered. Let's check dwellers. Okay, so we have a... Oh, right, we have to, like, leave and come back. That's what'll make the request work, I think. Nice, nice, nice. Bring me a Gadon that knows Rampage. Okay. Oh, I guess I should also, like, register all of the skill cards we don't need. We don't just have a Rampage skill card, do we? Yeah, we don't. That would have been a little too easy. So now that all that's out of the way... Oh right, we're gonna have to do all this for the third time, fourth time, something like that. I might go ahead and skip all of this. Since we also did do a little bit of leveling up in the process of farming stuff in Kanji's dungeon, I'm hoping we're kind of like fine now. Although thinking about it, I should probably save because we did make a lot of personas just now that I don't want to have to remake. So let's head back first. Also, sorry today's stream started a little on the later side. I was busy with work. And I really wish I didn't have a job that makes me work late. But that's where we're at. So sorry we're a little late tonight, but I'll try to make up for it by going through this super fast. Also, if you're not in the Discord, you may have missed the announcement. I have a new computer coming that should also hopefully... I mean, I'll be honest, it's mainly for myself, but, you know, it will also improve the quality of the streams, I hope.
2 enemy shadows! You get to go first!
Okay.
It's not...
I don't remember what these are weak to, so let's try...
2 enemies!
Maybe not
Charge
everything,
through 'em.
but...
It's not going down.
Woohoo! Chie-chan! That's one!
I can't defeat it.
Ooh, nice!
It's down!
Let's go.
Let's see. Ooh. Oh, that's right, we already had a sweet bonus from elsewhere. Let's go ahead and take money. And give me the one more. The equip persona's skill becomes an upper rank skill. Let's do that. Regenerate 1 becomes regenerate 2. That's pretty good. I'll take that. That's really good, actually, thinking about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wish Invigorate 2 had become Invigorate 3, but oh well. Regenerate is still probably one of the better ones that could have gotten a boost. These, I think I actually remember, are weak to ice. So do we have Mabufu, actually? I may not. Mazio? Yeah, we do not have access to Mabufu. I'll try Magaru. Yeah, that didn't work.
It's not working. What is this? 2 enemies! Charge through them!
So because it's 2 enemies, I think we want to do it this way.
Chie-chan is sliding them left and right!
It sucks that we have to use Chie, who has the lowest SP by far, but... Okay, so we can take... I thought we could take everything, but we actually couldn't.
Oh, did I level up?
Ooh, we got Recarm on Yukiko. That's really good. I think we can pass on Agi now. We have hit the point where having Agilao and Miragi are fine. Especially if we're doing most of the like SP using
You
on
okay,
these lower
Yuki-chan?
floors.
You're low on health.
Do I have any healing items before I go and use up any HP items. Or SP, I mean. Come on, get back here. Get back here. Come on. Yes! I don't even know if we're gonna get anything out of this, but it's worth a try.
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of
Hey,
it!
there we go.
Good answer! Out of our way! Hang in there!
Oh, that sucks. Hey, we got 2 crits.
Okay!
That's really good, actually. This is actually really good, because I think these things... I know they give a lot of money, but they also give a lot of experience. In fact, they give so much money, I think we're just going to take this instead of having our experience to take more stuff.
Sensei.
I actually should probably not be using Anzu that much, since it's already, like, capped out on stuff it can get me. On the other hand, having Regenerate and Invigorate too is really good. It's kind of hard to pass up. But we've got other stuff with Invigorate, right? Let me see. I could have this learn Invigorate. This already has Invigorate 1. I think let's go with High Pixie. Or actually, yeah, let's go with the Mitama. Because if we level it up once, it gets Invigorate 2, and then we've got that on basically everything we have. So not having to think about which persona I'm using would be really nice. We did already find the stairs, but I want to fully explore the floors here, especially because we're kind of underleveled.
You can win.
So let's try Miragi. Okay, they resist
Two enemies
that.
left. Someone else's turn.
Yikes, it's tough.
Nice one,
This'll be a
Yukiko.
piece of cake for Yuki-chan.
So honestly, let's just rush this thing.
Hang
Like,
tight and go for it.
Let's do it!
take experience. Try for a persona. I think we just take the experience. Because if we tried to take the persona, that could have been good, but also, I don't know. There was no way we were getting everything on there, and I would rather, because the experience is what we would take if the persona wasn't what we wanted, I don't think we'd take the like 1 in 5 chance, or 1 in 4 chance really, with that.
It's you can win.
So let's try Miragi. Okay, they reflect
3 enemies
fire.
left.
Is this bird weak to anything? Because I think I actually
Wait, it didn't work.
remember those cop guys being basically strong against everything.
Win.
I couldn't do it.
Oh, that's bad.
That was cool.
That's good.
Yosuke.
That's bad.
Sensei, mind your health, okay?
think the move here
Three enemies.
is
Let's get through this.
heal. And let's try to keep this guy down.
That's some thick
Yeah,
skin.
that's good. Let's even go for a rampage.
Good move, Chie-chan.
That
That's
was
two.
very good.
I am thou.
I hate using SP on from one of my other characters just to heal myself, but now let's switch back
Just one enemy left.
and just go for the attack. Yeah. So that was a pretty intense fight. What's our reward? Another fight! Cool! Oh.
A rare monster. Beat the stuffing out of it.
Now the question here is, do we risk doing
Three
something
enemies
to the
left.
Soul Dancers
Persona.
to try and get a little more damage in on this rare monster?
It's not going down.
Hate to do this, but being able to get an extra turn would be very valuable. But it looks like we may not get that.
That was cool, Yosuke.
Let's try High Pixie? Mazio?
Amazing,
Okay,
Sensei.
so that
You
didn't
beat two
work,
of
but
them.
it did clear the way for us to just focus on this thing.
Roar! Go get him!
There's a part of me
go,
that
partner.
wonders
Good
if we
answer.
just
Out of our way!
make it dizzy, but I think the all-out attack does more damage. Yeah, there we go. That was the right call. I'm happy with that.
Right, I leveled up.
Okay, good. Everybody's leveling up. We like to see that. And we're getting a lot of money from those. That's good too. Because we were pretty short on money coming in here. We got a Snuff Soul. How much soul is it? Snuff Soul. Ba-dumps. Ooh.
There are two enemies. Hang in there.
We resist physical. How do you feel about
That's some thick skin.
old one? Enervation. What does
Two
enervation
enemies
do?
left.
How do you feel about ice? Oh, is it like confusion?
I am thou. I couldn't do it.
Mazio? Zio is what we were looking for. Okay.
Good answer.
Ooh. I mean, that's pretty good. That is just a straight up free level. Hard to argue with that. We actually probably do want to start taking some personas from the roulette if we can help it. A shadow?
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of it! Hang tight and go for it!
Okay, that's annoying, but
That went well.
at least we still get whatever's in the chest. Unless we crash. I hope that's not what happened. Good evening, Weedud. How are you doing? I forgot we could do this. This is very good. That's good. I'm glad you're doing well.
I smell. You can.
Okay, I think the funny rocks are usually weak to wind. Ooh, risotto. Sounds fancy.
4 enemies! You gotta hang in there!
Ooh. I'm gonna try this. Okay, that
3
basically
enemies down.
worked.
Wowee, Sensei!
Now we just need to take care of this guy. Now it would help if when I said we gotta take care of this guy,
Tough.
he actually got taken care of.
So persistent.
It got back up! Hurry and beat it! Oh, Yuki-chan, that was lovely!
So this risotto, what are we talking like ingredients, mix-ins, what
Hurry
we
and
got?
beat it! Chie-chan's really hurting! Heal her! Attaboy, Yosuke! You're in the zone! 2 enemies down! Let's go!
Ooh. Weirdly enough, I think this is the move. We forego the experience for the extra persona and the healing. Ooh. That sounds really good. I've made risotto a couple of times
I smell 1 enemy!
using a recipe from
Hang in there!
Antony from Queer Eye's cookbook. It's pretty good. You use some like white wine, onions, garlic I think is also in there. It's really good. Risotto is so good. Okay. As there should be.
There's 1 enemy! Smash it!
That sounds real tasty.
Feel.
Safety belt. What does this do? Yeah, that's the thing about risotto. Like, it's real good, but you kind of have to, like, clear your evening schedule to make it. It takes... Like, I want to say the actual cook time on the risotto can take, like, 30 or 40 minutes. And, you know, you gotta prepare everything. There's a lot of steps. Let's see what this guy's all about.
Two enemy shadows. You can hang
Just
tight
try
and go for it.
rush and see what happens. These things do hit hard. That is a concern. Well, let's deal some new cards. I guess let's just go like... Weirdly enough, because we already have a principality and I don't want to risk overwriting it, I think we just take no items and half experience. On the hope that the sweet bonus we just got from that will give us better stuff next time.
There's one enemy. Smash it. Hang tight and go for it.
Alright, what do we got? Let's take the money. Honestly, I am inclined to cash all of these in. Yeah, there we go. So we got an extra strength, an extra endurance, and a lot of extra money. Out of curiosity, what is our money at right now? Let me see. $60,000, not bad. Could be a little better, but definitely not terrible.
A rare
Okay.
monster. Beat the stuffing out of it.
I think the move here
You can
is try to take out the big bird
Someone
first.
else's turn. 3 enemies. Let's get through this.
Couldn't quite beat it.
Especially if it's going to be doing that. We're going to take out the bird first.
There! I can't defeat it.
Yukiko does not hit very hard.
Attaboy, Yosuke.
Okay, now we
You're
just
in the
rush
zone.
and hope for the best.
Roar! Go get him. Chie-chan's dizzy.
Oh, that's not good. I actually think what we do here is like,
Up we
if
go.
we get pulled out of the rush, we'll do that.
Hang in there. That's how it's done.
Okay. So far so good. Okay, one got away, that's fine.
Hang tight and go for it.
There we go. Now what do they have for me? Ooh, we definitely want that. Definitely want that. And I think we prefer magic.
Not bad, partner. Ha-ha! Level up.
So now we can make personas up to level 28. Weirdly enough, even though we've only gone like 2 floors into this dungeon, I'm thinking about heading back to save and make some new personas soon. Actually, if we can get up to level 31, which, given the pace we're going, I think we will, I could go make that Gadon with a Rampage. Ooh, a rare chest.
Two enemies! You can attack before them! Hang tight and go for it! Sensei!
That's bad.
How dare you! Hang tight and go for it!
That was easy. I leveled up.
Alright, Chie's level 28. We like to see it. We got another safety belt. I should probably just start selling some of these accessories I keep picking up because they're not very good. Like, they're not bad. They're also not exactly good. Some kind of clue. That probably means there's something on this floor we're gonna have to deal with.
I smell two enemies!
Damn,
Beat
it's
them
not
up!
going down. Atta girl.
Don't give up, Yosuke!
I'm pissed now.
Oh, Sensei's back on his feet!
Oh,
Yosuke's
that's bad.
hurt! Someone do something!
We probably almost died there. Ooh. I think we have to take this. Because we need Invigorate 2 on this thing. And then we can always heal outside of combat. Yeah, we'll head in here. I wonder if this will be an actual fight or if it's just like a cutscene.
It's Rise.
But something's not right. It must be her other self. Hello, all you fans out there. Thanks for coming today. Today, you're gonna see every last inch of me. What's that? You don't believe me? Okay. Then why don't we... Oh, but you won't be able to see with all this smoke, huh? Okie dokie. Just follow me a little further in and I'll prove that I'm every bit as good as my word.
Were we like that? That's going kind of far.
Sheesh. The roar of the crowd is insane this time. Oh, it's making me feel sick.
If people really are watching this, we gotta do something, and fast.
All right, Reseteers, don't touch that dial. When we come back, you'll get a good long look at the real me. Maru-Q!
We better move it. This is 1,000 times worse than just hearing a few nasty secrets.
The shadows are really getting aggravated. What we just saw is what that Rise girl is suppressing. She'll be in trouble at this rate.
So, guess I'm on the rescue team now. All right, let's hurry up and go.
Actually, should I bring Kanji in? I guess the million-dollar question here is, like, is it worth leveling up Kanji alongside our team? As much as I'd like to use everybody, I think the answer is no. Because, like, we're already under-leveled just using the, like, 4 characters I've been using the whole time. If I were to try and level up Kanji at the same time, like, we would be even further behind. And I just don't think I can justify doing that. Maybe I'll try to swap people out here and there, but
Wind won't... Three enemies! Let's get through this!
Hi, Pixie!
2 enemies
doing
down!
well.
Wonderful, Sensei!
well, I would have preferred if that had actually hit all of them, but
It's down!
that works.
We have right! Be gone! Couldn't quite beat it. It's time, Chie. I'm with you, Yukiko. This is it! All right!
Okay. I swear, if they got the advantage on that. Okay. Ooh, this is like still
It
kind
seems
of.
strong, but I'm sure you'll win! This one...
I don't know why I'm scanning these like
Yikes.
we'll be able to tell, but
Persona!
I think we have to try like everything here.
Someone else's
Because these are
turn.
strong and they will win if we don't do something about them now. Let's try and Mabufu.
Good move, Chie-chan! That's 2!
Come, Konohana Sakia!
Okay, so fire is the way to go with
Good
these
idea,
things.
Yuki-chan!
Or we just attack and get a crit. That works too.
It will end here!
I think we take the Rakshasa, excuse me. I should actually maybe take a look at the personas we've been picking up, because if any of them know or are going to learn Rampage, they might be useful for that quest we have. Ooh, Legion learns it at 23. So we may actually be trying to level up Legion. At the same time, if we're going to be leveling up Legion, I feel like I should raise my SP just a touch, so we're not like totally dependent on 35 SP to carry us. Can we have the advantage? We cannot.
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of it!
Okay, that's not great.
Give up!
Let's try that.
3 enemies
I was
left.
hoping that would hit one of them.
I couldn't do it.
Honestly, the play is probably just to
Ran
rush.
away.
Unless the rush won't hit the bird, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, no, that does what I want.
Hang in there!
Nice move,
Ooh.
partner.
Love to see a crit. Okay.
Ah,
I'll accept that as much as I don't want to.
There are 2 enemies! Hang in there!
Uh-oh.
Hang tight and go for it!
Double uh-oh.
That was cool, Yosuke! Hang in there!
That was easy.
Let me see. Chie is healed. There is a rare chest.
let's do this. That's some thick skin.
That was cool, Yosuke! 2 enemies left!
I think finding out what the birds are weak to is worth it. And it's
down.
ice.
Here's our chip.
That's some thick skin.
Yukiko, I'm with you.
You beat an enemy!
I think we can just rush this other one.
Go get him!
What do we got? Ooh, I mean, that does just get us one level closer to unlocking Rampage. We got an awareness note. I'm gonna bet that makes us less likely to be surprised. Yep. There are a lot of these accessories that are just like, okay, this is a passive skill your personas can have. You can have it now too. Actually, come to think of it, that's probably what all of them are. Because like the ones we're actually using are like resist.
There's only one
Stuff.
enemy. Go for a first strike.
Okay, striking does not work. Good to know.
No way, it didn't work.
Wind does
Just
not
one
work.
enemy left.
Does Bufu work?
It's not working!
This one's tough.
Aki?
Don't tell me it's not working!
Let's do this. Persona!
Thanks!
Mudo?
No, it's not working?
Darkness is off limits. Hang in.
Okay. By process of elimination, it better be electricity.
Hi, Pixie!
There we go. Oh, there's another enemy.
2 more enemies. You gotta hang tight.
So let's switch over to Legion. And these are just going to be straight up punch him in the face kind of fights. There we go. Ooh. Let's go King Frost, and then getting rid of a skill card seems kind of bad, but the sweep bonus I think is worth it. We got a supersonic. There we go. That took longer than it should have. Oh, what were these things weak to?
Fires.
Fire.
What the hell? It's not
3
working.
enemies. Let's get through this.
I am thou. It's there!
3 enemies down.
We have to fight! Be gone!
Ooh. So that, and that. We got a chest key. We got another new persona. We actually might be filling out our roster pretty quickly here. Which is probably a good thing, actually. Because we want that compendium to be pretty full. Because you get discounts on summoning personas the more personas you have registered. So I'd like us to hit level 31 before we head back to Fuse stuff, but if our Persona slots are full or getting full, maybe I'll head back early, Fuse stuff, save, and then come back. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are full. Let's see what we can do on this floor. Ooh, this is a rough combo.
Electricity should work well. Oh, Yuki-chan, that was lovely.
Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's good.
Let me here goes.
Yosuke,
Nice.
don't get careless now.
If I had known he was gonna go next, I probably wouldn't have done that.
3 enemies left.
I guess now I'm glad I guarded with Chie, even though I didn't
Something's
intend
weird about
to.
Chie-chan. Yosuke pounded an enemy. Chie-chan, this isn't good. Someone help! Sensei's. Are you all right, Sensei?
Here.
Something's funny about Yuki-chan.
Damn, it's not going down.
So I'm hoping if I like wait this out enough, eventually what'll happen is Yosuke will start like waking people up from their status effects.
2 enemies left.
Or I guess Chie could do it now too.
You knocked it
Good
down. Good
job.
idea, Yuki-chan. Yuki-chan beat an enemy. Keep going.
Honestly, let's just rush him.
Oh, Chie-chan, that was beautiful. Rah! Go get him.
There we go. Took a minute, but we got there. Ooh. I mean, we gotta take that and that. Let's see if we can get something from this. Have to take the half money, but... Oh, right, that just upgrades us to... I mean, Mamudo's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad.
It's out.
These birds were weak to electricity, right? Ooh.
You can. 3 enemies. Let's get through this.
Okay, let's take care of that guy because he does
Oh,
the most
Yuki-chan, that was
dangerous
lovely.
stuff. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, Sensei's back on his feet.
Okay, we made him dizzy.
Oh, Yuki-chan, that was lovely.
I mean, so far this is going pretty great.
Damn, it's not going down.
It's time, Chie. Be gone! Did that do it?
I didn't do it, but it was close enough. Okay, let's take experience, HP, and just random cards that got us to a sweep. Level 29. 2 more levels and then we can make a Gadon. And if Legion has hit level 23 by then, we can probably make one with Rampage. Ooh, a purple suit. Is that for me? Does seem very good. Oh, that is way better armor than Yosuke was wearing. Why was Yosuke still wearing chainmail? Honestly. I guess I'll give that to Kanji. Ooh. These rare shadows are good experience if we can actually get the kill on them.
A rare monster! Beat the stuffing out of it!
We do have to get rid of the eagle.
Someone else's turn.
What was the eagle weak to? Ice.
3 enemies! Let's get through this!
There! I can't defeat it! I'll finish you! Get him,
Awesome!
Chie!
Chie-chan's in rampage mode! Hang in there!
Okay. I think if we can even just get one of these, it would help a lot. And now that I have voiced that, they're both gonna run away. Definitely doesn't help that we keep missing.
You're doing well!
Hey, there we go. So we probably secured that one. Yeah. Okay, we can live with that. We got one. Ooh. Even though there's a persona here we don't have, I think we go with this. I was hoping... Ooh, that's like the opposite of what I wanted to see, actually. That may have single-handedly kept our Legion from leveling up just now. At least our party members are still getting levels. What is that? Light fizz damage to all foes. I can't tell if... Like, is that better than Rampage? I would assume it is, because why would I be getting it at level 29 if Rampage is better? So I guess we'll forget Rampage. We have to go back this way. Out of curiosity, what is the status of our Legion? Okay, 2,000 experience. Or over 2,000. Not significantly. I think we could get that on this floor. Especially if this strong shadow gives me enough. Oh.
There's
Now the problem here is this is a lot of things that are weak to electricity, so I can't really let them just vibe here.
Pixie!
4 enemies down! Keep at it, Sensei!
I think we'll even splurge on a second cast there to dizzy them all. Let's try Garla.
It's down!
There we go.
Now's our chance. You ready? Good answer.
Yeah, we'll do it. I hate to use the experience on something that's not Legion, but I would rather take the sure thing and win the fight with no damage. Ooh. We're gonna ignore the Vitala. Actually, we didn't really get anything we wanted out of that. Because we didn't get experience on the persona that we wanted it to get, and we didn't get any items, which is usually, I think, what you want from those red fights, is the items. We got another purple suit. Can the ladies wear the purple suit? They cannot. You take a purple suit, and then you cannot wear the Desperate Plate, so I guess Kanji's getting some real good armor. Oh, I will... Actually, I think... switch to Anzu. And then I'll just switch to Legion at the start of the fight.
It's our turn first! There's 3 enemies! Hang tight and go for it!
That way we got a little extra health and SP out of that. So what are we going to get from this shuffle? Retries 3 cards. Got Miragi. Got some extra money. Happy to see it. Ooh, this was the enemy that we could literally only beat with electricity, right? Let's
Oh, there!
just
Now's your
run
chance
from
to
that.
run.
The odds of us getting what we wanted out of that are not good. Stairs. Okay, Teddy. I think there actually is something we have to find on this floor. I forget if it's this floor or a later one, but I know there's one floor on this dungeon where you can just walk right past like an important event and not be able to finish later.
3 enemies! Let's get through this!
Let's try Magaru. It's only 2 more SP to hit everything.
Someone else's turn.
Couldn't quite beat it. I am thou.
So we know this is gonna knock one of them down. Is it gonna get the others?
It's... Huh? Here goes!
Yosuke's on the warpath! Keep it going! Yuki-chan's mad as heck! Rawr! Go get him!
There we go. Pretty good. Ooh. We take one more here. And then I guess we're getting half experience and half money. I guess we got to keep the sweep bonus going. Shadow jumped out of the box. Now usually these are rare shadows, and I wouldn't mind that.
There, it's weak.
Let's do this! Persona!
These weren't like the rare shadows that are like the golden hands, but
Good answer!
this is still not bad.
Two enemies! Charge through them! Hang in there!
Ooh, money up 6. One more. One more. And we'll pass on the Principality, since we have a better one already in storage. We're getting that money though. We gotta go home. Uh-oh, now our frame rate's starting to dip a little. And the voice lines have stopped working. Okay, 2 enemies we've never seen before.
Yikes! Two enemies! Charge through
I'm gonna
them!
guess that Mamuto will do nothing here, but it's worth a try.
Great,
Hey,
Sensei! Go
we
for
got the
broke!
big guy. I'll take that. That's like not good enough to make me want to use those skills more, but that's still good.
I'll finish you! Couldn't quite beat it.
Just one enemy left!
Go for it!
Experience we definitely want. See what we can get. I think I'll take the skill card and then I'll deal new cards for the last one. More experience. Will that stack? No, I think we only get it once. Unfortunate, but we did our best there. Who on earth would be ringing our doorbell at this time of night? A volt suppressor. there is a part of me that's like, do I whatchamacallit?
There are 3 enemies! Careful!
Ooh. Fizz wall on the blooming Bambino. Oh, these things are weak to fizz?
Yosuke-kun?
Why were we not just doing that?
One enemy down!
I probably should have just been doing that.
Someone else's turn.
3 enemies left!
I guess I'll dizzy them both. Also, may as well get that reflect out of the way. And we'll use Yukiko for it because she is like the weakest. Oh, that's bad.
Yuki-chan's in danger! Help! Someone!
I won't lose.
Hurrah! Go get him!
There we go. That was almost dangerous. So I think we take the money. Ooh, would it be weird to like take the increased money and then take the half money? And then the chest key and then deal new cards? And then I think we pass on the Andra. Oh, cool. Our money thing like canceled out. So I guess taking half money, but then if we were to get something higher than a 5 card, would our money still go up? Oh, you look intimidating.
That? Yikes! Yuki-chan's health is too low! Fix it!
Tell you what. Yukiko can have a lifestone. I bet this guy is not weak to physical attacks.
Persona! Someone else's turn.
Resist.
Yikes, it's tough.
I mean, the fact that it's called Rain Leg Musha tells me it's probably weak to electricity. Because, like,
I couldn't do it.
rain is like water, and then, like, you know, electricity.
It's not going down.
Oh, physical stuff just works on it. We'll just do physical stuff.
Hang tight and go for it!
Oh, that's bad.
No, Sensei!
Can we restart
Sensei,
from the
get up!
floor? Please? Please? Whew. That feature doesn't ever just like not happen, does it? Like, even after all this time playing this, I'm still like worried about that. I'm trying to think if we've lost anything significant by that happening. I don't think we did. Well, here's more of these
That's a
things.
strong enemy! Don't get hurt!
Okay, one left.
Hang in there!
Nice.
Here's our doing!
Oh, this thing's not gonna be dead.
I'm okay.
There we go. Ooh. I mean, we have to take that and that and that. There we go. So I think that'll take care of Legion. Our money did slightly increase. And we got the Rampage on Legion. So now I can switch to using personas that are actually helpful. I think out of all of them, ooh, Matador is tempting, but I think we want... Ooh, actually, which one do we want? It's kind of crusty. I think we take High Pixie.
It seems strong, but I'm sure you'll win.
Okay, so at least this AI seems to do the same stuff.
Damn it! Who do they
That's
think they
bad.
are?
Hang tight and go for it!
I see, so they just try to hit you really hard, and then if they fail, they run away. Let's try this. Try this. Okay. We'll pass on the Vitala. I wish you could access the equipment shop in the TV world. I mean, like, it's probably good that you can't, that it kind of like balances things more towards, you know, doing the dives into the dungeons over several days, which is, I think, the intended way to do it. But still, as someone who's just going to do it all in one sitting no matter what, like, having access to the equipment shop would just make life easier. Okay, here's the stairs. But I think we want to explore this whole floor. Ooh, rare shadow. Ooh, what were these guys weak to? Did we find out? Ah, because we have to redo this floor, we have not fought them yet. Zio it is.
Let me watch me.
Alright.
A critical hit!
Now good answer. Out of our way.
that's fine. Yeah, that works out. We want to see experience here. Did not see experience, but...
Not bad.
Oh, we got
partner.
plenty of experience anyway.
All right, I leveled
Hey, we
up.
can store up to 12 personas. Now that we've hit level 30, we are just going to go ahead and skip over Fire Break. That is not worth our time. Like, those break skills are very good on enemies, but they are very bad on us. Because for enemies, they just have to be able to hit us to be dangerous. But for us, like, we specifically want to be,
Two enemy shadows.
what's the word
You
I'm
get to
looking
go
for?
first.
We want to be hitting weaknesses,
Damn,
and
it's
if we
not going
can't be
down.
hitting
Two
weaknesses,
enemies
then
left.
we do just want to, like, do basic attacks because it's the lowest, like, cost investment to do damage.
Two enemies down.
Let's attack.
That's some
Like,
thick
our
skin.
goal here,
Time, Chien.
right, is to kill the enemies while taking the least amount of damage possible. And the way to do that
Be gone.
is to beat them by doing the most amount of damage possible at the lowest SP cost possible, because if we're factoring in the fact that we have to do hundreds of fights in the dungeons and not just the one that we're in. So I think we take those two because they're new, and then I think I'll go ahead and take the one more to keep the sweep bonus, even though getting a level 4 skill card seems pretty good. We don't want the Andra.
I leveled up.
So unless you're hitting a weakness, which will knock all the enemies down and give you a bunch of free damage, the best thing to do is just attack.
Two enemies.
Oh
You
right,
can
the
attack
hand is just
before
weak
them.
to physical attacks, so we may as well take
Go,
the free
Sensei!
knockdown
You
there.
knocked it down.
And then the Champion Knight... Oh, that's right, we haven't fought it this time.
Soda.
We know it's not weak to darkness, although we can hit it with darkness.
Let's do this.
Try Garula?
Damn, it's not going down.
Two enemies. Charge through them.
Fufu?
Couldn't quite beat it.
Aguilau?
I am thine.
If this doesn't kill it, it will at least...
Yuki-chan beat
Okay.
an enemy. Keep going.
There we go. And now it's Dizzy.
Go get him.
So I think now we know we can just rush through those fights. Okay, so we're probably not going to fact, I know we're not going to get to keep going, so I think let's do that. Chest key. Won't be targeted by enemies, and we got some money. So we can just level up one more time. We're in a pretty good spot. These are new enemies.
It's not.
Let's do this! Persona! That's some thick skin!
2 enemies left!
Yeah, these dice type of enemies usually have some kind of like self-destruct skill that I would really not like to see. If I can help it.
I couldn't do it.
Okay, so
Hang tight and go for it! Chie-chan's in danger! Heal her!
okay, that wasn't great, but we did survive. Can we get, oh, I think we did get another purple suit. Okay, we got a spark pin. What does that do? Oh no, we did get the other purple suit. Reduces electricity damage by 20%. I think we would prefer the Volt Suppressor though, because we'd rather just dodge it completely. Like, reducing the damage by 20% is good, but it means Yosuke is just as likely to get hit by it. I'll go ahead and do this fight, just to do it, and then we'll move on to the next floor.
Two enemies! You can attack before them!
Ooh.
Go, Sensei! You knocked it down!
I think we'll try to make it dizzy. Yeah, that was a good call.
Damn, it's not going down!
Two enemies! Charge through them!
Yikes, it's tough.
I'll even just go for regular attacks on the other one. Okay, I mean, with 3 of us enraged, we're just going to be doing basic attacks
Attaboy,
anyway.
Yosuke! You're in the zone!
There we go. Ooh, I think we take the experience here. I feel like skill cards should be really good, but every time I see them, I'm just like, I'd rather take just raw, like, experience or money.
Two enemies! You can attack before them! You're
Honestly, let's
awesome,
just rush.
Sensei! Go, go,
You're
go!
doing well.
We have counter?
Hang tight and go for it!
I didn't know we had counter. I'm glad we had it. That was a lot of damage, but I didn't know we had it. A Hell Magatama. That's like one of the really good usable magic damage items, right? Why is that here? This is still only like the third dungeon out of like... Actually, this is like maybe the halfway point in terms of dungeons. Wait. No, yeah, this is about the halfway point. At least I don't think I'm forgetting any others. Or actually, because we're playing Golden, the next dungeon would be the halfway
Rare
point.
monster! Beat the stuffing out of it!
Actually, I think because we know those other things are weak to
3
electricity.
enemies left!
Not that it helped to know that.
Persona!
2 enemies down! Wonderful, Sensei!
I guess we do this again.
Amazing,
And
Sensei!
then we just
You beat 2 of them!
start punching.
Hang tight and go for it!
Okay, that sucks. But at least we beat the other two. And we got most of the SP we were using back, so I'm fine with it.
There are 3 enemies! Careful!
That's some thick skin.
2 enemies!
Let me do this. Steady.
Go for it, go.
2 more to go.
Nice, nice, nice.
An enemy. It will end here.
Ooh. Oh, we can even view the status on it. Yeah, I'll take an Ares. Ooh, what do we get rid of though? We kind of want... You know, we did already do the Matador quest. I think we can actually get rid of the Matador now. Because, like, I don't really want to use it. As soon as we hit level 31, though, I am going to go back and make that Gadon. If we can. But I think we can. Magic Mirror. We're finding, like, really good items.
I smell 3 enemies! Don't get careless!
Damn, it's not going down.
2 enemies down! Wonderful, Sensei!
Hate to do it this way, but
Amazing, Sensei! You beat 2 of them!
All right!
honestly, I think we use another SP item. I've been wanting to kind of hoard those a little more, but I don't think we can help it. It would actually really help if I went and made more personas, but I just can't, like, justify it.
There are 2 enemies! Hang in there!
We ever figure out... Okay, the dice isn't weak to, like, anything in specific, but I think our goal is to just hit it and hope that it doesn't last resort us.
Ouch! That hurt!
I appreciate that they are just standing by for me, but I feel like they shouldn't be. I am, like, nervous what will happen at the end of this. Several rounds of waiting. Apparently nothing, because we're gonna win, but... Interesting. I guess I'll take no money for the HP, the strength, and the endurance. Because that was just like a regular fight. We weren't going to get a ton of money for that anyway. Now, if that showed up on, like, a rare shadow, we would probably pass up on it. Okay, I guess we're heading back to that, like, central hallway kind of area.
It's our turn first! There's 3 enemies!
Yeah, I'll pay 10 SP to not have to fight these
3
things.
enemies down!
I don't even think they're that dangerous. It's just like... It's so easy to knock them all down, why wouldn't I? Especially because I'm really only paying 7 SP, because I'll get 3 of it back in the next fight. Ooh. Ooh. No, you know what? I think we do one more. Oh, we lost the one I didn't want to lose. Oh well. Nothing we could do about that. Taking the Shisa might not have been the end of the world, but we already have so many new personas. And like at that point we would be getting rid of some ones that I really don't want to get rid of, I think.
Two enemy shadows! You get to go first! It's weak to win.
Hey, Fridays. Yeah. Yeah, like... There's one part of me that's like, I get it. The content
Enemies,
may have
charge
been
through 'em!
cut for one reason or another, like,
Two enemies down!
like there's reasons things get cut from games and like maybe you don't want to talk about it or whatever, but like once people have already like data mined and found the files, what's the harm in just like saying,
Woohoo! Chie-chan! That's
you know,
one!
okay, here's what that was going to be.
Roar! Go get
Like, especially if it's not the kind of thing that they could, like, use in a sequel. Or, like, that they're not likely to. I don't know if what you're talking about is in reference to any, like, specific recent events. Wait, is the thing I just got good for fire damage? Well, I think I actually just got... Reduces fire. Yeah, that's better than the one I had already. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're just moving on to the next floor. Yeah, like I really wish it was like more common practice, I guess, to talk about like cut content and whatnot.
It's out! You can win!
What is that
enemies
Cyclops
left.
thing? Weak to. I guess if we're trying to figure that out, we may as well do a Mazio to try to hit the little dudes too.
Here goes. Two enemies left.
It's down! Good move,
Okay,
Chie-chan!
ice is what you are weak to, Mr. Cyclops.
Woohoo! Chie-chan! That's one!
There we
That's
go.
my true strength.
Red Dead 2 had more stuff cut than like the entirety of Persona 3. I could see that. I know I haven't played it, but I know Red Dead and like Red Dead 1 was already a really big game and I did play a little bit of that. And I know Red Dead 2 was like supposed to be even bigger. So I could imagine there's a lot of cut stuff from there. Yeah, I wish it was more common for like developers to be allowed to talk about like, oh, here's all the cool stuff we worked on that couldn't make it just because, you know, deadlines are a thing and like when it's time to release stuff, it's time to release stuff. All the way back to 2012? Wow. That is a lot of... That's like... I'm trying to think. Red Dead Duke came out in like... I want to say it came out in 2020? Like that's like almost 8 years of cut content. Oh, 2018? That's still 6 years of cut content. That's a lot of cut content.
Ice!
Let's see. Large basalt. I
This
think literally all of this
Four
is weak to
enemies left.
fire. Yeah, I would assume. I mean, I'm not like a game
That's some
developer,
thick skin.
but Yeah, I would assume, like, with a lot of games, like, the very early stuff is, like, all prototype work, like, writing, that kind of stuff.
Now Yuki-chan can't use her persona!
Do I have anything to cure silences? An Amrita Soda? Or a Hirayana? Kinda sucks to use a Hirayana just for, like, but honestly, I might do it.
Thank you.
Yosuke's completely blown his stack!
Go forth.
Good,
Hang in
Yuki-chan!
there.
You hit its weak spot!
I couldn't do it.
Persona!
Yeah, that maybe what I really want is like
Great
once a
work!
game gets released, like,
Amazing, Sensei!
Have I gotten a little stronger?
you know, because capitalism and whatnot, they would never go for this. But what I wish it was like is like the developers would put out the game and whatnot, and then they would also say, hey, if you're a modder, here is like the source code to our game. You know, you can't like whatchamacallit. Like, I wish there was some way to be like, okay, you can't just like copy the game for yourself, but if you're a modder, here's the source code, here's how to build a mod, here's all the cut content that we didn't have time to finish, go nuts. Like, I wish we lived in a world where that could happen. And I think the real answer to that is like, as long as we live in a world where games are first and foremost a product to be sold, we can't have that. I don't think that fog is supposed to be inside the car. Now we want to register the Anzu and the Mitama. And then we want to fuse personas. Do it by search. I want to make a Gadon. We can make Satana a lot of ways. Surely we can make a Gadon with the stuff we have. We can make a lot of stuff with the stuff we have. Here's Taotai, Fuki, Nizuchi, Gadon. Can I make Gadon with Legion? I can. So that's one option. Is there any others? I could just do it with Legion and Ares. I think that is the way to do it. And we give it Rampage, and we give it... Yeah, Counter seems pretty good. Honestly, it's kind of surprising that stuff from like the very first script is still in the game. Just because like in my head, like if that's the very first like script, I mean, I assume by first script it's like the first script that they actually took and like ran with for development, but like that's like getting not insubstantially far into the development process where you are like making assets and everything
Welcome to
to
the
be
Velvet
used
Room.
in the game for stuff. Alright, we knocked out another Margaret request. A Neko Shogun using Bufula. I think for that we need all of the Mitamas, and then one of them has to know Bufula. I don't know which one learns Bufula, though, if any. Honestly, I think instead of searching, I'm just going to, like, go one at a time through these and... Like, Ara Mitama doesn't know it. Oh, I was gonna say King Frost. Oh, this would be a way to do it, though. I could just pass on Bufula from King Frost to the Mitama. Honestly, I think I'll do that. Oh, we already have it. Let's go ahead and fuse our first one away then. Let's make a... Oh, we can make a Kusi Mitama, which we will need. And then I will pass on Agilao, Recarm, and Invigorate 2. Oh yeah, I have heard that's a thing that a lot of like game development companies do. They'll like okay, yeah, we want to pass on Bufula to this one. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I've heard that's a thing a lot of like development companies do. They like will basically use a bunch of files from their previous game as like the prototyping like or testing assets in their other game and then just not remove them. Let's see. Honestly, we've been seeing this Shisa thing so much in the dungeon, I kind of don't want to make it, because I feel like I'll just find it again. If anything, I want to make sure these are registered. Ooh. Yeah, I think I still prefer to have that. Yeah, Atlas doesn't cut that much stuff from their games. If anything, they like just keep like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Like, it seems like they keep pretty much everything. I mean, saying that, I don't know what goes into making their games. Maybe there is a ton of cut content that they're just like really good about sort of scrubbing from the archives or whatever. So I think honestly we're just going to take like everything from our Anzu. Like we're going to take Regenerate, Invigorate, Autosuku Kaja, and why not? Let's take Media. Also take Ikusa, Kaiwan, make an Undyne. Oh, never mind, I'm not high enough level. I can make a Sati. What is Energy Shower? Oh, that's a not very good thing. That's what that is. Honestly, I think I'm like... Let me see what we can do with a normal fusion, but I think we're like kind of fine with everything else. We're gonna make a Nozuchi. And we are done with this Hypixie, so we don't really need it. The other thing I could make would be a Unicorn. Or a Mithra. Mithra is also pretty good. I don't know. I think I'll actually hold on to everything else I have, and then... Ooh! So now we have a 10% discount on summoning from the compendium. So that'll be really good. That's like a not insignificant discount. I think that's pretty big even now. Like, that still basically like moves. I'm bad at math, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that would like bump the decimal place over 1. So like if it was 100, it's now, no, if it's, what we would get discounted is moving the decimal point over 1 and then subtract that. So if it was 100, it's now 90, which is good. Yeah, I don't know much about the cut content in like Persona anything really, aside from, you know, the stuff that's been modded that modders have put back into 4. But that doesn't sound surprising to me that there's like, you know, a palace that was probably unfinished that got cut for time. If there's like Catherine looking models in there, probably they used the engine for Catherine or the, you know, stuff from Catherine as a like placeholder for actual in-game models and whatnot while the artists were working on them. Get back here. There we go.
Beat the stuffing out of it!
So now, let me see. Yeah, I'll go with this. because we know how to
Three
knock
enemies
that thing down, we'll just let Yukiko
not
take
going
care of that
down.
and we'll try to hit him. Yeah, like that's what I was basically thinking is like
Yikes, it's tough.
a lot of like the one reason I can think of that a company wouldn't want to talk about cut content would be like, okay, this was cut for time, we're gonna do this in the definitive release,
Let me handle this.
so let's like, you know, we're not gonna talk about it yet because it would be spoilers
Yosuke,
when
don't
we
get
eventually
careless
get around
now.
to doing the other one. Like that's the only reason I can think of that I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it.
It's not going down.
Okay, I would like to make this thing dizzy. That may not happen.
It got back up! Hurry and beat it!
Oh, you enraged yourself. Why? I guess to hit harder?
Someone finish it off!
It got back up! Hurry and beat it!
Well, I guess since we know the others are gonna block it, let's just do that.
Uh-oh! Yuki-chan's showing no mercy! Roar! Go get him!
Creepy portraits of Joker and Yusuke? My guess would be they had some other portrait style or something. And then, like, it got cut or changed.
Oh, Yuki-chan, that was lovely!
That, or it was like another status effect or something that got changed. And the reason it would have just Joker and Yusuke would be like either everybody else's was removed and theirs just got missed, or you know, they had Joker and Yusuke as like the first two characters they designed in the beta or whatever and were testing with. Ooh, no items seems like a lot to give up. I think we're gonna do the experience.
Another level for
Sure,
me.
I'll check the Discord. Oh, I see. I don't know how to describe that face, but I've definitely like seen anime characters make that face before. Like an angry face, but it's also kind of smug.
Hang in there!
Oh wait, they have Counter-Strike. We should
Three
not be
enemies.
doing
Let's
that.
get through this!
Honestly, we might just run.
Oh, there! Now's your chance to run!
Blushing Ryuji. Yeah, that's the other thing I wonder, like, maybe part of the reason all of these like portraits are unused is when Atlas decides like, okay, here's like the final design for what every character's gonna look like. Instead of like being like, okay, you know, we're gonna need this portrait for this scene or this portrait for that scene, they just say, okay, artists, we've finalized the designs, give us like portraits of all of these emotions for every character, and then we will mix and match as needed.
2 enemies down. Wonderful, Sensei.
And then that would be why there's like a very smug or like angry looking Yusuke picture, even though that really doesn't suit his kind of like introverted, kind of aloof personality in the game.
Just 1 enemy left.
Yikes, it's tough.
Hang tight and go for it.
Because the thing about game development, right, is there's a lot of like there's stolen fan art in the files of Persona 5. Like, I absolutely believe that, because probably what I bet happened is someone on the team Googled something related to Persona and didn't stop to check if the file they took from Google was like, uh-oh. I've never seen this happen before. Am I stuck? Hmm. I guess it could be, but like what mod would cause this problem? I'm just gonna sit here and stare at this. I mean, honestly, I have to go in like 4 minutes anyway, so it's not really worth rebooting. So I guess we'll just sit here and talk about stolen fan art. I want to Google this now. If I tab out of the game, he will stop bobbing his head back and forth, and I think that's very funny, so I will look it up on my phone. On the cutting room floor? Okay, I just found that. Oh, I see. There's Persona 4 Golden fan art in here. Oh, I see. There's like... Yeah, there's just somebody's fan art in there. That's interesting. I bet it was a thing where they Googled it and just pulled it in and used it. I bet they had McDonald's in there as a placeholder for the like burger place that's in Persona 5. I bet that's why that's there. Or if they didn't use it as a placeholder, someone on the dev team thought it would be a very funny joke to put it in there. And either way, I respect them for it. In the models section, this is interesting stuff. Interesting, they have entries in the Arcana like table for an Aeon Arcana that doesn't exist in either 5 or Royal. Yeah, wow, we really are just stuck here. Oh, I see. the McDonald's building actually is in the game, but you cannot see it because of the camera angle. Okay, as cool as all of this stuff is, I do have to go for the evening. Unfortunate that whatchamacallit? It's unfortunate that we froze like this. I think I saved after we made all those personas, although now that I say that, I'm not 100% sure. But hopefully I did. I'll find out next week. Otherwise, I might see you this weekend. If I don't, I'll see you on Monday or Wednesday next week. Yeah, have a good night, Fridays. I'll see you around.